Hey y'all, welcome to the Tarot Hour. So this would be your channel for collective and all sun readings. So if you have the sign of Pisces in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Mars, this message may be for you, okay? So before we get into it, don't forget to don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share the video, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you're notified when I post videos like this, okay? So we're gonna take deep mindful breaths as I shuffle. I will hit my sound bowl to call in your energy, and we're gonna get right into it, okay, Pisces? This is also to make up for last week, so thank you so much for your patience. And let's get right into it, okay? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Okay, Pisces, what do we have for you? Again, this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mars. What do we have for the Pisces spirit? I think a lot of you Pisces are trying to like dig deep or investigate something. You see something and you're trying to make sure it actually is what it says it is, or that person is who they say they are. So you're in your investigative bag right now. Okay. Maybe some of you are literally asking about a person through this message, but we'll see what pops out for Pisces. So we have a message in a bottle. Okay, usually when I get this is a card about not only intuitive messages, but you may literally get a phone call, a text, an email, something signifying. Usually it has to do with love, just because the hearts are in here, but this could be about anything, right? This could be good news, could be bad news. We're gonna get right into it. But there's definitely someone reaching out, or you could be reaching out to someone. Now, there's a message of, like I said, feeling like you have to figure something out. And I do feel like you get that answer with this message in the bottle, okay? I love this card too, by the way. You also have not for you, okay? So you have this game of chess here. You're not for you. You don't want to play games. Maybe someone could literally be playing on your phone, playing games on your phone or with your phone. Someone could be, I'm picking up like anonymous calls or texts and calls from numbers you don't recognize, something like that. But maybe you find out the reason, or you find out what it is and you realize this situation is not for you. In the back, you also have mending. So there's definitely some childhood healing in general, finally closing out the lesson, closing out the cycles, really truly putting an end to things. So for a lot of you, you could be finding closure in a situation, right? Maybe that's what this phone call is about. Maybe you finally get that phone call or that conversation with that person. You realize, I don't think this is for me, or this, I realize why this didn't work out, or why this wasn't for me. Okay. Yeah. Something definitely has you in a space of thinking, and maybe even overthinking a little bit, but thinking about truly what makes you happy and truly what puts you in a position to feel loved, to feel appreciated, to feel, feel like something is actually aligned with you. Okay. Let's get some more information, okay, Pisces? Yeah, you have the Lovers here. So yeah, for a lot of you, this is about a relationship. Of course, this is about choices we have in life, what direction you want to go in, what values you want to uphold, morals you want to have for yourself. And you realize there's certain things that you just don't want to do, right? But for a lot of you, this is about a person, a relationship. You realize like maybe this relationship is not for me. For a lot of you too, there's just things in society and life that you just don't want to be a part of. And you kind of are figuring out what kind of relationships, what kind of, what way of life do I truly want to be in. In this Edgar Allan Poe deck as well, this card is not only about, choices, making decisions, but it's also about sticking to what's true to us, right? Not letting things kind of divide you or pull you away from the things and people that you truly love, right? So if people are trying to dictate in your life what you should and should not be doing, this is not the time for that, right? This is about what you want. Okay, so yeah, so you do have the 9 of Swords with the 7 of Swords behind that. Funny enough, I didn't see the 7 of Swords. Now, the 7 of Swords is a card of deception. Usually, it could be a card about getting away with something, leaving before things get crazy. But in this deck, this is definitely about deception. So this could be you, Pisces, right? It depends. Maybe something is definitely keeping you up at night. You've been overthinking. I think I said that earlier. You've definitely been overthinking a situation. For some of you, you're maybe overthinking, like, am I getting played? Is this person playing with me? Is this person lying to me? But I am picking up as well, for some of you, you could be the one that's lying. and oh my God, I love when the cards, these are 2 different decks. But I love when the cards connect, okay? So Pisces, this is a message, okay? You have 2 cards here that have the game of chess. So the game of chess is so significant here. There is someone here that wants to play games with you, or the situation feels like it's trickery, or there's a game in here. Almost like it's rigged anyway, right? The game is rigged anyway. Whether you actually truly play or you put your full into it or you cheat or whatever, it doesn't matter. You're still going to lose. The system here is still set up for you to lose. And a lot of you know that, right? You pick up that energy on that, but you're still concerned and worried if you should still play along, if you still should move in that direction. Obviously, the answer is no. If you look here on this card, the Fortune, this is literally your future. The fortune cookie has a nope in it, okay? So again, if you are asking about a person, if you're asking about a particular situation, a lot of you had it in your head already before even me pulling out these cards. Whatever your situation was, the answer is no, okay? Because there is definitely deception here. Things are not what they truly seem to be. And I said that a lot of you have been trying to dig deeper into what that is, and you may get that answer, and that's what tells you, like, this is not for you. And funny enough, these 2 messages feel like this is for almost like making up for last week. So these feel like 2 different messages, even though on this end you have a situation that's trying to deceive you and steal from you or lie to you or whatever the case may be. You have this situation that calls for love, okay? But you have the Magician in the back, okay? So for a lot of you, you are the person that can change the situation regardless. You have the power to change the situation. So for a lot of you, you may have already said yes to this person or yes, and it has you up because now maybe you have regrets. But you have the power to change that, okay? You're not ever stuck in a situation. So you have the right to change your mind, okay? Yeah, and you have the Justice card here. Now, the Justice card is about, justice. It's about, court systems, everything that has to do with Libra, okay? The judicial system. But for a lot of you, this is about this card in itself, too, in this deck. This is the story about how the wife is being bribed because in the letter that she's making her husband sign, there's something in it that is a little deceptive. And this person here finds out and switches out the letter. So basically, everyone here is lying to each other, okay? So there's a situation here that even if Whether you're the liar, Pisces, or someone's lying to you, this situation is going to be this situation is going to be called out during this time. Okay, again, this will cause you to make a decision, right here with the Lovers. But a lot of you may be worried because maybe you signed a contract or signed something maybe against your will, maybe something that you realize is a mistake, but you do, again, you have the power to get out of it, okay? So don't forget that, because they're going to try to make it seem like you don't have the power, but you do. You do. I feel like also, too, just seeing the Six of Swords here, look, you have the Moon card. Just seeing this, yeah, someone's definitely going to call you about you making a decision, and they're going to let you know the truth. The truth is being revealed regardless. There's definitely some clarity here around the situation that feels like whoever has been trying to keep secrets in this situation. I do feel like, Pisces, someone has been trying to do this to you. I do feel like this is more of your energy where you're worried about something. This person could be worried because maybe they're also picking up that you're going to find out. But there's a situation here where you get a phone call that literally reveals all the information that you need. And that forces you to make a major, major decision, because now you no longer are in the dark, right? You now have the clarity, you now have the answers, and now you're probably going to want to dig deeper with the Moon card too. And because of that, you then use that to have leverage over the situation, right? Because even in the Justice card, right? Even with the Justice card, this man right here, if he would have never found out that this letter had things in there that didn't really, wasn't in his best interest, he wouldn't know to switch out the letters and make it like a false contract almost. So that's pretty much what I'm picking up, is a false contract. Something is false. Wow. Whew, Pisces. I had to take a little breather there. That was kind of heavy. But I do feel like, Pisces, at the end of the day, you're going to figure this out and you're going to win at the end of it, right? You have the Ten of Pentacles here. You're going to win through this situation. For a lot of you, you may actually, because you find this out, you'll be able to actually maybe sue this person, recant. I don't know where that came from. You may actually be able to make a phone call that actually gets you to be have the upper hand in the situation, okay? But yeah, definitely, for sure, look closer in the details. You have the Hermit card here. Look closer in the details. Look at the fine print. Something is not right in this contract. Something is not right with this person. What they're telling you, they're definitely throwing rocks, hiding their hands. Like they're using. I'm also picking up a false magician. They're using games, they're using confusion, they're using fear to keep you in the dark. But eventually, it comes to light here, right? Especially with the Justice card here. Okay, let's end this reading with this timing card. Let's see what's for you, Pisces. I'm going to give you a little bit extra because this is to make up for last week as well. Okay, so you have summertime and February. So yeah, maybe this is a situation where in the summertime, this could be playing out in the summertime, and then you find out in February, or the other way around. Maybe something is happening in February and then you find out in the summertime. But regardless, there's something that may have happened. I'm getting more so something happened in the summertime, and then months have gone by, and then you find out in February the truth, or you get that phone call. For some of you, this is sooner than expected. So you may get this phone call sooner, okay? Look, like within a couple of days, okay? Like that's definitely sooner. Okay. I'm gonna get a little bit more cards. See what's popping up for the Pisces placements, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. 3 cards. Nice. I asked for 3 and I got 3. Look, a meeting with a stranger could be important with the handshake. Be careful whose hands you shake during this time. Okay, you're meeting a stranger, but this stranger is giving these vibes, okay? It's giving these vibes. And look at his hands. His hands are fake. His hands are puppet. It's puppetry, okay? You also have dog, protection from a powerful friend. That's definitely the person that's calling you about this situation. And you're going to come out of this with the harp, great happiness, okay? With the harp card. So you're good, Pisces. You need to just listen to your intuition, and with that will help you get out of this situation. For a lot of you, this is a warning. So this has not fully happened yet, you know, but this is a warning for you, okay? This feels almost like a story, you know. Okay, but that's all I have for you for today, Pisces. I really hope this resonated for you. If it did, let me know in the comment section below. If not, please go check out your other placements or your other Pisces reading. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.